Well, hello there, friends and family. So good to see you again today. Yeah, and as you can see, we're in Alice, and we're getting ready to make a little bee trip. It ain't gonna be far, and you might imagine where we're going. Now, if you're new to the channel, maybe not. But yeah, we're heading to our favorite, locally owned and locally operated Superfoods here on July the 23rd, 2023. We got to pick up a few things, you know, just the basics. And then we want to check on one thing that seems to be all the panic and the rage here of late. Yeah, so if you want to, jump on in, buckle on up. Hey, be nice. There's plenty of room. You can always jump in the rumble seat in the trunk. Okay? No fighting, no bickering. Nobody's got their own space. And let's hit the road. And hey, let's go to Superfoods. You know, where they always know your name, and they're always glad you came. Well, it looks like it's going to be a lovely day today in the neighborhood. Yep, mostly cloudy right now to partly sunny. Alice ain't quite awake yet, but she'll wake up as we head on down the road. Yeah, we'll head out this way. Woo, somebody's moving. Well, they've been trying to move for quite some time. And I guess they finally bought another place. And now they're leaving Mr. Tom's neighborhood. They've been with me a long, long time. That's the way it goes. Neighborhoods change. People come and go. Nothing stays the same. Yep. Looks like it's pretty darn mostly cloudy today. That'll be a good thing. Keep on Mr. Sun behind the clouds. Will definitely keep that temperature down. In my mind and in my way of thinking. Yeah, I know. To some, it doesn't mean anything. But to me, it means a lot. But yeah, we've been hearing a lot of things on many channels here of late. It seems there's a crisis brewing almost every minute of every day. But there seems to be one that's of particular interest, that since we're going to Superfoods, we'll check into too. And see how it looks here in my little piece of paradise in the deep south of Alabama. I'm wondering what they're building there. Somehow I'm thinking it's going to be some type of store. Just saying. At least that's the way the parking lot looks. Who knows? We just have to wait and see. But it don't take long to get on up here to Superfoods. And for those of you who've not taken the ride before, because it's been a while since I've showed the way, yeah, it only takes a few minutes. And look at there, everybody's at church. Well, almost everybody, because we're not. But there's a lot of everybody's in church. And that's why I like going today. The store should be rather vacant. Of course, it's never really crowded, except only a few days a month. Well, and there's Britt's Veterinarian Services, where all the kitty crew goes. Fine folks there. I can't complain. They do what they can for the felines and other furry friends, and I'm glad to have them. Well, it looks like the barbecue place is closed. Now I'm thinking maybe it may take what, about 5 minutes to get up here to Superfoods. Of course, you know, we're not blasting it down the interstate by no means. Nope, we're just cruising along. Actually, doing the speed limit. I know, that's hard to believe, isn't it? People doing the speed limit. My father once told me a little tidbit of information, or wisdom you might say. He was always telling me little tidbits of wisdom. He said, you know what? If a person decides to break one law, they'll decide to break others. And we happened to be in the car at the time. And I'm not sure what Dad meant by that, because this was back in the time of Drive 55, you know, because of the oil embargo and all of that mess that happened in the 70s. Yeah, when we had to wait in line to get fuel, you had a certain day to get it, depending on the starting letter of your last name. I truly don't believe this guy knows when he's going to turn, because he put on that signal way early. Well, and he might just stall before he makes it. Yep. Anyway, Dad was telling me that, you know, if a person is willing to break one law, he's most likely willing to break others. I looked over at the speedometer, and Pop was doing 70. Yeah, he had decided to break a law, the speed limit law. And here we are at Superfoods, and it looks like a lot of people had the same idea I did. Come to Superfoods and do their shopping on a Sunday. Imagine that. Well, that's unusual, but hey, we'll see what we can do with the crowd. But y'all are gonna have to be quiet in the buggy. No throwing stuff in, no bickering, fighting. Just be really, really quiet as we make our way through and see what's up today on Sunday, July the 23rd, 2023. So here we are. Hold on a second. I want to get me some more bagels, okay? Well, all they had right there was the whole wheat kind, so we're going to pass on that. See what we got up here in the bread aisle, since we're heading that way anyway. There's watermelons, $7.56 each. Nice size. Yep, there's the bread. Bananas are still 35, but I'm passing them up. I'm taking a potassium supplement right now, so that's taking care of those things. And of course, I'm getting my Giant, my favorite bread. Of course, we could get the Sure Fine sandwich white for $1.72. I'm going to try a loaf. Yep. I'm going to stick it in the freezer. I've got a good friend that's always telling me to do that. And that's what we'll do. Stick it in the freezer. See how it works out. Now, let's see what they got for more bagels. Well, it would appear on this particular day we're out of bagels. Never fear. It's not a crisis. We'll come back on another day and grab some bagels then. Well, we do need some lettuce, and we got some here, the Vanguard brand, $1.77, out of Salinas, California. The heads are getting a little bit smaller these days. That's a nice hefty one. Let's get it. Cucumbers keep going up, 74 cents. We don't need any, but I do need some celery, and that is going up, $3.17. But they're nice looking. Here again, Vanguard out of Salinas, California. Fine folks down there. Well, that's a nice hefty one. Let's get it. Got our green bells there. Yep, 2 for $1.60. Green bell peppers, they're pricey, but I got a pile of them coming on in the garden. Yep. Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm slap out of garlic. So we're gonna have to go over here to Spice World, get us a 6-ounce bag of garlic for $2.30. Not bad. Ooh, look at the apples. They're fine. Just as we walk, you can check out them prices if you don't mind. I'm not going to count them all off for you. You can see. Plenty of potatoes. Let me see. I need some taters. Okay. I'm going to get me some of these red taters. 5-pound bag. No, I'm not. I'm going to get me some of these Idahos. 5-pound bag for $3.66. Yep. It comes in this little net bag. I like these net bags. You can do a lot with them. Now, if you're gardening and you're growing corn, you can save a lot of money right here. 3 ears of corn for $2.79. Yep. We got our okra there, which ours is starting to really jump ahead. $4.29 a pound for okra. Or zucchini, now up to $1.79 a pound. Your yellow zucchini or your yellow squash, $1.59. Locally grown. And then we got broccoli here for $2.89. And green beans, $1.59. Yep. I don't know how those prices look in your area. Green onions are down to 47 cents. Avocados, 98 cents each. They're looking nice. Look at those tomatillos, all the way from Mexico for $1.58. Red cabbage will cost you $1 a pound. Green cabbage, 49 cents. Woo, carrots have went up. 92 cents for a 1-pound bag. Woo, it's getting hard to feed yourself these days, ain't it, folks? Turnip greens, $4.69. Shredded collards, $4.69 for a 2-pound bag. Yeah, I'm glad I got kale and I got collards still growing on. Well, we don't need no luncheon meats. Nope, got plenty. You know, I freeze them and then get them out as I need them. You know, you can get them on special and on sale. But we just need a few fresh things today. And I thought, you know, I'd take y'all along. And, you know, as we're sitting here, you can check out some of the prices. But one thing I did want to look at is right over here, because there seems to be a big panic about rice. Well, looks like there's plenty of rice here. Yeah, sure does. Yeah, we got brown, we got the Mahatma, you know, American's favorite rice, extra long grain and rich. 2 pounds for $2.50. Yeah, the prices are way up. Not only here at Superfoods, but everywhere. Here's your enriched long grain white rice. 1-pound bag from the Food Club, 72 cents. Or over here you can get the 5-pound bag for $3.18. That's Food Club, long grain white rice. Yep. They got China doll. They got it all. They got the yellow rice. Seems like right now got plenty of rice here at Superfoods in the deep south of Alabama. So why was the rice important? Well, as always, there's a certain bunch gets real anxious, and you know, they like to stay prepared, and I don't blame them. But there's a point to everything, and apparently India banned the export of non-basmati rice. Yeah, that would just be your plain Jane broken rice, you know, generic long grain rice, you know, your cheaper rices. And the reason they did that was to protect their own domestic food supply and keep from having the prices go up internally in their country. Seems like a good thing. Seems like something we might want to do. You know, take care of ourselves first before we try to take care of the world. Just my thought. Now, we don't need no coffee. We got some last time we were here. Yep, breakfast cereals we don't need. We're still working on the ones we bought, around first of the year. And you got to understand, this is Sunday morning after two of the largest shopping days, Friday and Saturday. And from what I can see, the store's looking pretty darn good, considering it's done went through the two largest shopping days of every week. So we'll review the meat aisle here in a minute. Another thing I wanted to look at was the price of hamburger. It just keeps going up. Beef's going up everywhere. Yep, $3.45 a pound. Whew. I wish the days of $1.99 a pound would come back, don't y'all? And that is for the 73.27. But we're not getting any hamburger today. Nope. Filet mignon, $15.13 a pound. Beef sirloin steak, $7.25. That's what I'd get. And of course, beef ribeye, what everybody loves, $13.53 a pound. Or you can get your New York strip for $13.17. Remember the $8 a pound days for T-bones? Now $12.53. Yep. It's getting higher and higher. For a lot of people, beef's off the menu. You can get your beef eye round roast, $5.99 a pound. Or chuck roast for $6.99 a pound. Whew, even beef stew meat, $7.99 a pound. Yeah. Whole chickens, $1.95 a pound from Springer, Mountain Farms. Simply superior chicken. Over here's, I mean, come on now. Chicken livers are now $1.75. Lord. Or gizzards, $1.65. Yeah, I do love me some gizzards. We ain't even gonna talk about the hams. Smoked hog jows. I mean, even smoked hog jows, $3.99 a pound. Whew. Let's check out the chicken. Fryer split breast, $2.05. Fryer wings, $3.35 a pound. Or those drumettes, $4.64 a pound. I don't even know where them drumettes come from. Are those from little chickens? Huh? I don't know. Well, fryer drumsticks are still hanging in at $1.40, as are fryer thighs. And then, of course, you can get the big 10-pound bag of chicken. You know, those chicken leg quarters for $6.88. 68 cents a pound. Yeah. So, hey, I'm doing a lot more chicken these days. And maybe you are as well. Sorry for the bump. Cooking oil, got plenty of it. You see, I told you we was just gonna get a few things. And there is some people that are saying that there's a problem in pet food again. Yep, both kitty and doggy. Well, yeah, they got pet food here. We're stocked up on it though. And that's something, you know, I think we should all do. Reasonably stay stocked up on things for our pets and our family too. But there are some gaps and holes, so I wonder what's going on. But it isn't like this ain't the first time this has all happened. As you can see as we pass both the kitty and doggy food aisle. There's my favorite salads. But boy, have they went up. They used to be like $3 and something. Yeah, I used to enjoy these Razors potato salads. Especially, I love that mustard one right there. Yep, used to be like $3.99. Now it's $5.21. Yep, I'm back to making my own, which is mighty fine, I might say. Just like I've often ate this chicken salad, the seafood salad, and even the ham salad. They slap out of their tuna. But the prices these days, $3.85. Nah, gotta be making my own now. Yeah, there was a time when I was lazy and I didn't mind spending the money, but now I do, being all retired and on a fixed income too. Yeah, we need some milk. Yep, we'll get us some of this here Sure Fine whole milk, vitamin D. Good till August 1st. Yeah, we're only getting half a gallon. We don't drink much. I already know I could save money getting a whole gallon. Half gallon's $2.47. Yep. The whole gallon's $4.60. We're gonna head on down here. You know, when working out in the garden, I do like a, you know, sweet soda every once in a while. And one of my favorites, of course, is Faygo Kiwi Strawberry. These are good. Don't drink too many though, because they're really not good for you. They're a treat, not an everyday thing. I also like the Faygo root beer, if I don't mind saying. And of course some cola too. Now, don't get shocked. You know, I'm not going to drink them all up in one day or 1 week. Yeah, I have a can, maybe 2 a day. Yeah, when I'm out working in all that heat and blazing sun, it ain't no fun. But when I sit down to rest, I may have a sweet, soothing soda too. But we don't need no water, none of this stuff either. We don't need anything in the frozen food aisle. Well, yeah, we don't. We're gonna pass it on by. And we're gonna do some of our own cooking this week. As much as I hate to, with as hot as it's been, come on inside from the heat and heat up the house all over again. Yeah, so I've been cheating, eating freezer meals, but I've about ate through all I got, and I'm gonna lay off them for a while. Well, let's take a look at egg prices. before we head to the checkout. Yep, not sure what the mediums are running. Let's see, but the large eggs, $1.41 a dozen. Or here you can get some medium, oh, right there it says medium eggs, $1.27 a dozen. Or the jumbo eggs, $1.45. You can get 18 over here, you know, 1.5 dozen for $2.11. That's the large. Brown eggs, $1.53. You know, brown eggs aren't any better for you than white eggs. Yeah, I thought the same thing, till I learned it's just all about color of the chicken. So why are they more than the white eggs? Because a lot of people still believe brown eggs are better for you. Yep. Of course, could come down here and get us 2.5 dozen for $3.51. Ooh, can you remember when egg prices went crazy? Yeah. And we found out it was for no other reason than greed. Yeah, think about it. Whew, these here canned biscuit prices, they are just ridiculous. $3.03 for a can of biscuits, for 8 biscuits. Who would have ever thought it? When you can make them for pennies on the dollar. Got plenty of margarine for those who prefer it. Butter prices still remain high. Yep, there's sweet cream butter unsalted from Food Club, $4. Or you can get the salted for $3.98 a pound. Land O'Lakes, farmer owned, $5.44. Yeah. Or the unsalted for $5.45. Plenty of cheeses. I think I'm good on cheese. Except like always, you know, if they'd had bagels, I'd be getting me some cream cheese. See what the price is today. $4.46. Oh, my Lord. They're proud of it. It's not Superfood's fault. It's the manufacturers that are all taking advantage of you, me, and everyone else. And the sad part about it is we're allowing it by continuing to buy. So yeah, that's all I needed, just a few items. And I wanted to check on that rice, because I've been hearing people were panicking and buying it all up all across the nation because of what India did. Little do they know that India is not where we get our rice. Yeah, the primary market for Indian rice is the continent of Africa. Imagine that. Now it will drive prices up, as you've seen before, but I think we'll be okay, as we have been before. But hey, I got to check out. And we'll talk more when we get to the house and get it all unloaded. So hey, if y'all want to jump out of the buggy and head for the car, here's the keys. I'll see you out there in just a minute. Well, we came out here to sit on the front porch, and you can see, yeah, the kitty crew's all here. There's Speedy, there's Spooky, and there's Cleo. Yeah, and you know what they're wanting? They're wanting some of their treats, Friskies, Party Mix, Natural Yums. Yeah, this was sent by Mama B. Yep, sure was. She sent it just for them. Yep, she takes care of them too. And so do many of y'all. Now watch what happens. Yep, it's not like I give them that many. Just sprinkle a few out, and they just go at it. There they have it. The kitty crew's all taken care of. Yeah, so hey, thank you from all of them and me to all of you who make sure they have the best lives possible. But that's not what we're out here for. I got all the stuff put up, not that it was much, as y'all saw, those of you who came with me shopping today. It's Superfoods on this Sunday. Yeah, July the 23rd. We got to see what we wanted to see, and we got out of there without spending a fortune. Yeah, we didn't even pick up any special treats for the kitties, because I had already done that a couple of weeks before. And there you go. You see Cleo being Cleo. Yep. She's got to be the queen. And I guess somebody's got to be the queen. And it's Cleo. and she'll find every single one of those treats wherever they may have went. And there you have it. They're all here, looking fine. Yep, well fed, well cared for, all the time. So like I say, we're here on the front porch sitting under the shade of the old mother oak tree. Yeah, and that was a, quick trip up to Superfoods. We didn't need much, just the basic staples, basically bread and milk. Picked up some lettuce and celery, some potatoes, things of that nature. But what surprised me was what the cost was. Yeah, I skipped the meat aisle. I've got plenty in the freezer. I skipped all the prepared foods. Yeah, I'll be making my own. That was part of what the potatoes were all about too. So yep, it's all unloaded, what little bit there was, and put away. Now I did treat myself to some Veggies, because I'm out here working every day in the heat, in the blazing sun, and I like to run in and grab me just one, slug her down quick. It cools me off and gives me that burst of energy too. Yeah, people can say, well, the sugar's not good for you and that, but it don't stay with me long, considering how I work each and every day. And as y'all know, I know what my condition is from my last hospital stay. But the most important thing out of, besides getting bread and milk and a little bit of fresh produce today, was to check on the situation of rice. For those of you who may not know, I think they're the second largest producer. India banned export of their non-basmati rice. And you need to look all that up and understand why that's important, and why it probably wasn't an issue to cause the mass panic and buying up all the rice in the United States and other European countries over the past few days. Yep, what they banned was not what we normally eat. No, it's what the poor nations eat, and they're poor people in their own country. It's broken rice. To us it would be substandard, but to them it's a staple of their life. Yep, but that doesn't matter. But I don't know what to say. Personally, I know rice will go way up because of all this speculation and all this sensationalization. It'll drive the market price up worldwide. Will anybody except the poor suffer a shortage around the world? I dare say not. It will only be them, like it is always the same. So yep, that's why the rice part of the shopping trip was so important today. And as you saw, as of today, Sunday, the 23rd of July, there's no rice shortage here in the deep south of Alabama, in my neighborhood. And I hope it stays that way. Well, guys, y'all can sit there. I mean, you sort of look like, I don't know what to say. We got Cleo right there, Spooky right there, and Speedy right there. Yep. They're going to hang out in the shade while old Mr. Tom's going to head on in and finish the video and call it a day. Later, all.